Hello, replay viewers. This is Tim David from GetSpeakingGigs.com. And today I'm excited to share with you a bit of news. I just booked another 5-figure speaking gig. And hey, listen, people, the business is coming back. The world is opening up. The leads are coming in faster and more furious than they have since the pandemic, since the lockdown, since the shutdown. Now, a lot of people come to me and say, how do I do that, Tim? How do I get me some speaking gigs? And, we just had this summit. We just had this 10-day summit. You can get the recordings nextstagesummit.com. Still super affordable for 44 different presentations. Absolute opportunity there to find out what the best in the world are doing right now. Check out the lineup, honestly, over at nextstagesummit.com. So I asked all these people, how are you doing this? What are you doing? What's working? What's not working? And here was a common theme. And here's some advice for you in today's video. A lot of people said to me, a lot of the experts said to me, a lot of the highly performing speakers and highly booked speakers said to me, Tim, gosh, you just got to do the work. You just got to do the work. And over again in the Get Speaking Gigs world, listen, we teach the how-to. We teach the how to go and get speaking gigs, right? People come and ask me, Tim, how do you get speaking gigs? I show you how. Yesterday I booked this 5-figure speaking gig. I'll show you exactly how I do it. It's no big secret. It's no big mystery. It's not even that complicated. But here's the thing. It's the doing of the work. It's the decision making. It's the actual applying of the information that makes the difference between a speaker that does not get booked, a speaker who does not get booked, and a speaker who does get booked for the high fees. Now, if it's just a matter of doing the work, why don't we just do the work? Well, here's the thing. I sent out an email today and the headline was something like, Tim's birthstone is coffee bean. And truth is this, I ran out of coffee this week and I've realized that energy level plays a big role in productivity. But the other thing that happened this week that led to an insight that I have for you in this video. And this is, I still have my big takeaway for you. It's not just do the work. I have a bigger insight than that for you today. So other than that, I also was reading a new book that I've been anxious to read and looking forward to very much by one of my favorite authors, Daniel Pink. And that book is called When. Now, if you don't know Daniel Pink, several times throughout the book, I hear myself thinking, he's so good. He's such a good writer, such a great topic, such great insight. And any of his books, I highly, highly recommend. But here's the thing, and here's the takeaway, and here's the insight. If you find that it is a struggle to do the work that is necessary to become a speaker, be it the hard decisions of choosing a topic or a niche, or the difficult heavy lifting that is required to chisel down and clarify your message and package it in such a way where people can understand exactly what you teach, exactly why it's valuable, and put a high value on it, right? If you are struggling to do the busy work of prospecting, if you are struggling to do the uncomfortable work of selling yourself as a speaker, well, Daniel Pink has some great news for you. It's pretty complicated to do all of these things. It's pretty complicated to find the right time to do all of these things. So Daniel Pink's book is not a how-to book. It is a when-to book. And maybe that is a challenge that you're facing. Maybe you're facing the challenge of when to do these tasks, and you're not having the right energy, the right state, the right mindset, the right cognitive capacity to accomplish these tasks. So here's the things. Here's the thing. There are 3 different types of levels of productivity in your day, in your circadian rhythm. And this is across cultures. We all have this peak time. We all have this trough, as he calls it, the crash. And then we have a rebound that is a little more gradual. Now, 3 different types a day, 3 different types of peak times to do certain types of tasks. If that weren't complicated enough, there's also 3 different types of people. Okay, he says there's owls, there's larks, and there's third birds. He says this is the most common, These are the most well-known. This is the most common. So if you are an owl and you're trying to do work during the morning hours, you're going to run into trouble. And that's what happened to me. You see, I didn't drink coffee until my mid-30s when I had 3 kids and was forced to live on a lark schedule. I am a night owl. I am the rarest of the chronotypes. And my night owlness served me very well in my teens, in my 20s, and in my even into my early 30s. But suddenly I found myself a father of 3 and exhausted by 8 p.m. and having to get up and get kids on a bus and not being able to sleep past 9 a.m. in now 14 years. So, whew, that's where the coffee came in. That's where the coffee habit came in my mid-30s. Started to drink the coffee to simulate and to stimulate that high peak of energy in the mornings. So that is my takeaway. That is my lesson for you today. Once again, in under 10 minutes, find out your chronotype. Are you morning owl or morning bird, morning lark, an owl, or a third bird? Right. So I'd recommend reading this book to really identify which type you are. He has some processes for you. And then reorder the activities of your day to best coincide with the right types of productive times for you. Because there are times when you're extra smart, there are times when you're extra creative, and there are times when you're just high energy and extra energetic. So try to align the right types of tasks with the right times of day, and you'll find the biggest hurdle to becoming a speaker and getting the speaking gigs is doing the work, and having the energy to do the work and having the capacity to do the work will make it seem easier, more fun, and you will be more engaged. So this is not a how-to video today. This is a when-to video today, or more of a how to find out the when to, I think is more like it. So I should put a link to Daniel Pink's book, I believe, in the comments. And I certainly also have a link to the how-to. If you want to learn the how-to, if that's a sticking point for you, there is a link in the description for a marketing course for people who want to become speakers, or maybe are new or emerging or aspiring speakers, how to get your first 100 paid gigs, how to go from 0 to paid speaker in the shortest time possible. That's the how-to. Like I said, I'm happy to share that with you in that course. The when-to, I would recommend Daniel Pink's book. All right, that is it for me for today. We'll speak soon.